in Bangalore. So my net was
Okay.
bad, man. So I had to leave the meeting and rejoin again and again.
Yeah, I was keep on
Disconnected.
calling, but suddenly your network will go off. I think
Now I
so.
came to Coimbatore, man. Now everything will be good.
Okay, no issue.
If you give an introduction during class, it would be nice, man.
Binomial theorem only, no?
Yes, man.
Yeah, last class I have started that. So again, I will start. I will just give an introduction and then I will be moving on.
Thank
I'll
you.
start from the first slide only.
Okay.
Just an intro. What is that I have given? That's all. More than that, I did not do anything last week.
Good evening.
Good evening, Harishankar. Ashvika, are you new joining? Ashvika?
No, ma'am.
Please switch on your videos, please. All of you. This is the first time I think so. I'm seeing you.
Yes, ma'am.
Shweta, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Tarun. Okay, shall we start? Good evening, people. So, do you remember what topic we have seen last week? What topic we have started?
Binomial theorem.
Yeah, I want to answer. Please open your mouth.
Binomial theorem.
Binomial theorem.
So, binomial theorem. So, the binomial theorem. Why we are using binomial theorem? Those things we have seen, no? So, how to find? We are finding square, cube, or anything to the power 4 or anything to the power 5, like that and all. Some with higher power. We are calculating that any value. Is it? So, if it is if the power value for an example square, anything to the power square means easily you can able to find. Or cube also, it may take few minutes, but you will find the answer. If the power is getting increased, it is difficult for you to do that repeated multiplication. Can you see that if the power is keep on increasing, square itself means 2 times you have to multiply that number. Is it so? Cube means 3 times you have to multiply it. So repeated multiplication is being performed for finding any values for square, cube, or any powers. So repeated multiplication is being done. So to avoid the difficulties, repeated multiplication and all, we are moving to a concept called binomial theorem. Okay, to overcome that, we are moving to a concept called binomial theorem. Any term with raised to the power, any number can be in the power value. Okay, the power value can be used to mention by using the variable called, by the name called index. In this terms, in this binomial theorem, the power value can be used to, can be denoted by the term index. Okay, index keyword can be used for mentioning the power value. Okay, so are you all clear with this? Why we are moving to the binomial theorem concept? To avoid the repeated multiplication, the calculations are very difficult to follow, so we are moving to the binomial theorem concept. Okay, children, are you clear? So a plus b whole square means a plus b whole square formula you will be writing easily. If it is cube means that also you people will write. If it is a plus b whole power 4 or a plus b whole power 5 or power 10, like that, if the power value is keep on increasing means it is little difficult for you, no? So only we are moving to a concept called binomial theorem. Are you all clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it audible for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Others, please. Is it audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Vishwa. Vishwa, are you there? The students, those who are new today. Vishwa and one more girl. I think she has gone. Are you clear? Vishwa?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, next. So these things are simpler for you. Can you see now how the binomial theorem? I'm sorry. If you are if you are using the repeated multiplication method, here how we are expanding the given term, that is a plus b whole square. How we have expanded on the right hand side. You just know how that is our formula. So we have memorized the formula, but we don't know how it has been expanded in the right hand side. We don't know that. Is it so? So that part only we are finding by using the binomial theorem. You just know a plus b whole square means the right hand side part. It has three parts, three terms. The only thing you know. But so how we have got the terms on the right hand side, but we don't know correctly. So we are going to find by using the binomial theorem. Okay, are you all clear, children? If the power is keep on increasing, we are not able to do the repeated multiplication. It is difficult for the calculation, so we are moving to that theorem. Okay, so there are some observations we have seen in this. Already I have explained this, I think so. If you see the first point, if you are expanding a plus b whole square, I told you no, the power value, the power is 2 here. The power will be mentioned as index. The power will be mentioned by using the keyword called index. So the right hand side. So what is the formula for a plus b whole square? Can you tell me? So how we will be expanding? You know this formula very well, all of you.
A square plus B
A square
square
plus
plus 2AB.
2ab plus b square. This you will be getting now. So can you tell me which is the index value here? What will be the index value? Index value is 2. This power value will be called as the index. Okay. So the number of terms on the right hand side. Right hand side means that the part which you have expanded will be more than the index value. You are having the index as 2, but see in the right hand side you are having 3 terms in the expanded form. The formula you have been expanded, no. In the expanded side, you will be having 3 terms. A square one term, 2ab plus 2ab one second term. This is third term. So 3 terms. So what we have observed from this concept is, first thing is the number of terms on the expanded side, that is right hand side, will be more than the index value. Can you understand? Please make a note of it. Okay.
Can you repeat? I left the meeting.
That is 1 minute. The index value, that is the power value, is given now. The power value is mentioned as index. If you expand this formula, you know this formula. So if you have expanded on the right hand side, so how many terms are there in this? A square first term, 2ab second term, b square third term. So how many terms are there?
3.
3 terms are there now. So the 3 terms, it will be the expansion part. Expansion part will be more than the index value. Expansion part, how many terms are there? 3 terms are there. It will be more than the index value. That is only the first thing we have observed from this. Have you noticed? If you use for a plus b whole cube formula also, a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. So what is the index value for this?
3.
3. But how many terms are there in the right hand side?
4.
4 terms. So based on that only we are finding. This is the first observation we have found. This is the first thing we have noticed. Okay. In the expansion side, the number of terms will be more than the index value. Okay. Are you clear, children? Okay. See the next one. Second point, the powers of the first quantity A goes on decreasing and the powers of the second quantity B increased by 1 in the successive terms. Shall we see what it is? A value, A power will be decreased, B power will be increased. Okay, shall we see what is that? A power will be decreased, B will be increased. That is, in the right hand side, you are being expanding now. In that term, the power values for each quantity, that is A and B, for both the variables, it will be changing. For A, it will be keep on decreasing. That is, A, first variable, what you are using in the first variable will be decreasing. The second variable power will be increasing. Okay, shall we see how it is? If you see this, A square. So first index value, from first index we are starting, A square. Whether B variable is used here in this term, first term. Whether B variable is there in the first term.
B power 0.
Nothing is there. So anything to the power 0, what it is? What is the value of that? 1. Anything to the power 0 is 1. So nothing is there. So plus, next to 2 coefficients, leave it off that. Next, I will tell after that coefficient how we are getting. I will come to the next concept to that. A, B is given now. So A to the power 1, B to the power 1. Now can you notice the A is power with 2. A with power 2. Here in the next term, the power has been reduced by 1. Can you notice that?
Yes, ma'am.
See the B power value. B power is 0 here. See in the next successive term, consecutive term, if you see that the power value of B is increased. Can you notice that? So this concept is being applied here. So this thing only we have observed. Based on this itself, you can able to write for some problems, some formulas if you don't know. To expand means by using these concepts and all, you can able to write. Okay. So A1, B1. I have not written the power value. If the power value is not mentioned, it will be denoted as 1 only. Okay. If the power value is not mentioned, it will be denoted as 1 only. So A power 1, B power 1. That is, A power value is decreased here. B power value is increased in the next consecutive term. Now see B square at the last. Whether A term is there in this last term?
A power 0. No, ma'am.
A term is there? No. So A power, it may be?
0.
A power 0. So anything to the power 0, what is the value of that?
1.
1. So only we have not mentioned anything here. B square. So B power is increased, A power is decreased. Can you understand, people? Are you clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
If you
Yes, ma'am.
check with the A plus B whole cube formula also, the same thing will be followed. Can you see? Leave it off that coefficient. I will tell you the next concept as for how to find that coefficient. But the powering, A power, first variable power is decreased, second variable power is increased. Can you notice that in the next formula also?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no? Are you clear, children? Shweta? Next, who is Vidanya? Rakesh and all?
Yes, ma'am. I can understand.
Rakesh,
Yes, ma'am.
please switch on your video.
1 minute,
who
ma'am.
is
Working on
Harini?
with my camera. 1 minute.
Harini and Vidanya.
Ma'am, I am in my native, ma'am. Network connection is slow, ma'am.
Try to switch on. Okay, are you clear, children, now?
Yes, ma'am.
What we have
Yes,
observed here. So the variable will be, of the first variable will be decreasing. The power of first variable will be decreasing. The second variable will be increasing. Okay. See the third one. In each of the expansion, the sum of the indexes of A and B is the same and is equal to the index of A plus B. Can you tell me what it is? In each term of the expansion. Can you tell me? Anyone, can you explain this? I think last week itself I have given explanation for this. In each term of the expansion, the sum of the indexes, you know that, index value, that is power value. Power value of both A and B is same. I'm sorry, the sum of, if you add the power values of A and B in each term, it will be same. Okay, the power values will be same and it will be equal to the index of A plus B. That is the left hand side what they have given. That term power value, index value will be equal to the sum of indexes of all the other terms on the right hand side. Shall we see what it is, how it is? So see here, I have expanded here. Now, if you add the power values of, index values of A and B, 2 plus 0. So what is the index value, sum of indexes here? 2. If you add here, again 1 plus 1, 2. Here 2 plus 0, again 2. So if you see, in all the terms, the power value, the sum of the indexes will be the same. And it will be equal to the left hand side, that it will be equal to this index value. Can you understand this, children? This is the third point that we have observed, that in each term, if you add the index value, that is power value of A and B, power value of A and B, it will be same in all the terms. It will be same in all the terms and it will be equal to the index value on the right hand side also. That is only they have given on the last point, A plus B, index of A plus B. So index of A plus B is 2 only now. So this power index value also will be equal to this. Can you understand? If you see here also 3, 2 plus 1, nothing is there means 1, it will be denoted as 1 now. So 3 here also, 1 plus 2, 3, here also 3. Can you see? In all the terms, the power values, sum of the power values are equal. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Others, can you understand, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, if anything is there, please ask now itself. Can you understand all these three observations? What we have observed
Yes, ma'am.
from the expansion? Okay. So if you are further expanding any term like this means, you can understand all these things. The power will be increasing, one will be decreasing. The power of all the terms will be same. Okay. These things and all you can verify. If you have written any new formula means, for example, anything to the power 4 if I have written like this means, you can verify by using this. Only thing, the coefficient we have to find. Now I will be coming to the next point, that is only coefficient, how to find that coefficient. A square, what is the coefficient of that? 1. 2AB you are getting. So AB, I told how you got the AB. One will be decreasing, one will be increasing, so you got AB. Where we are getting that 2. That thing we are going to see. Then B square, what is the coefficient of that? 1. 1, 2, 1. How we are getting the coefficient of all those three terms we are going to find in the next one. Are you clear with these expansions?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
we are finding the coefficients. How we are finding the coefficients? See, please see. So if the index value is 1, index value is 1 means A plus B whole power 1. What it will be? Just A plus B. So just A plus B means its coefficient will be 1A plus 1B. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Please write this. I think I have to give time for this. I think so. Please make a note of this. Previous slide. Have you all noted? If you have written means we can move to the next slide. Please, children, you have completed means please inform me.
Completed, ma'am.
Okay. Today, who is absent? I think Devadarshini. Then, wait 1 minute, children. I will take the name list. Tarun, Harini, Yogeshwaran, he is not there. Today's date. What is this? What can you tell me today's date?
7, ma'am.
7 November.
Okay. Yogeshwaran is not there. Next, Rahul. Rahul is not there. Harishankar is there. Rakesh Ram is there. Srihari is there. Kanishka. Devadarshini. Next, Arjun is there. Redanya is there. Ambrish. Vishwa is there. I don't know what he's doing. Vishwa. Kana, are you new today?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Today is your first class.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Kana.
First max class.
Okay. No, I asked you. Still, you are not yet joined or joined?
Yes, ma'am, I have joined.
Okay. Next, who is absent? Vishwa. If you are not at all responding, I think I will be informing in the center to call your parent. Okay. This is not fair. Okay. Have you all noted this notes? Next, see now we are going to find the coefficients. Coefficients in that expansion. The right hand side, how we are finding the coefficients we have to see. So if you are using a plus b whole square formula, a square, 1 coefficient, 2ab, 2 coefficients. Then in the third term, b square, 1b square. So how we are getting this coefficients we are going to see now. Okay, have you all heard about Pascal's triangle? Pascal's triangle.
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. So how it is means? See, can you see in the second image, the right hand side image? Based on the previous index values, we have found the next index. Can you see? Based on the previous row, we are finding the next row value. The triangle symbol. Can you understand? Can you see? Those two
Yes,
values,
ma'am.
if you are adding, you will be getting the value as 2 here. Can you see?
Yes,
then 1
ma'am.
plus 2, 3 you are getting. Same 2 plus 1, 3 you are getting here. Same thing. If the index value is 4, anything to the power 4. If you expand and see, you can get these coefficients. So 4, then 6, again 4, then 1. In a triangular format, the n values will be 1. Can you understand? The triangle, Pascal's triangle, the n values will be 1. Keep it as one idea I will give. The n values will be 1. If you are finding one row value, it will be based on the previous row's value. Can you understand the triangular symbol? That is, 1 minute. The triangular symbol. So 1, 1. The triangular, if you are adding these two values, you will be getting the value as 2. I told you, at the corners you have to keep 1. Okay. Then again, At the corners, you will be having 1. If you are adding these two numbers, you will get the value as 3. Again, if you are adding these two, you will get 3. So here 3 terms, next 4 terms. In the next thing, you will be getting 5 terms. So the corners will be 1. Then if you are adding these two, 4. Then these two, 6. These two, if you are adding, again 4. Can you see this line how we are denoting means one straight line, that is these two numbers are added and returned the sum value at the down. In the next row we are getting, how we are getting that sum value means based on the previous row's value. Okay. Can you understand, children?
Yes, ma'am.
The Pascal
Yes, ma'am.
triangle. Others, Sweta,
Yes, ma'am.
Sweta,
Yes, ma'am.
Vishak and all, okay? Rakesh, Rahul, why this much
Yes,
time,
ma'am.
man?
I went out when Avali came.
Okay. Are you all clear, children? How to find the coefficient?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear, children? Okay. Now, in this Pascal triangle also, now here can you understand? This is called Pascal triangles, I told you. Because the triangle symbol, how we are adding and all we have seen. Whether it is your binomial theorem has been applied here. Whether binomial theorem, anything like that, any theorem has been applied here. The Pascal triangle is another some other concept. That concept we have implemented here and see how the coefficients are being calculated. Any other concepts are there? I'm sorry, binomial theorem is followed here. Whether we have studied the theorem here. So now there is a drawback in the Pascal's triangle also. Pascal's triangle also there is a drawback. What it is means, if the power value is 10 now, you have to depend on the previous coefficient values. Yes or no? The Pascal's triangle, there is a drawback that you have to depend on the previous things also. So for 5 rows itself, this much thing we have got. If 10 rows means we have to go on like this. We have to find all the values like this, no? We have to go on. Still 5 more rows has to be gone. Yes or no? Still 5 more rows we have to calculate. So for each and everything, we have to depend on the previous row. We can't, if the higher value, if the power value, index value is higher, if 10, 20, like that, if it is given means, we have to depend on the previous thing. So there is a drawback in this Pascal's triangle also. Yes or no? So to overcome that only, we are using that theorem. Is it clear, children? Please make a note of the Pascal's triangle for theorem. I'm sorry. How the Pascal's triangles are working. The structure of a Pascal's triangle looks like a triangle. Is or no? Looks like a triangle with one at the top vertex. Top vertex means at the top you are having one value. And running down two slanting sides. And one is keep on running in the slanting sides. I told you, no? The triangle, how triangle will come? In the shape. So the slanting sides also will be filled by 1. If the first term you are having 1 term means in the next row you will be having 2 terms. In the next row you will be having 3 terms. So in the slanting sides you will be having the 1 value. Okay. This array of numbers is known as the Pascal's triangle. Is it clear? In center,
Yes,
how we are finding that? Adding those two numbers, we are finding the next row value. But where 1 will come, they have mentioned that. The triangle, the Pascal's triangle will be in a triangular shape. It starts from 1 and in the slanting side, it will be having 1 value. Based on that 1 value, we will be adding 2 ones and we'll writing the next row. Pascal's triangle, are you clear with this?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
top vertex you will be having 1. Then in the slanting sides and all you will be having 1. Based on by adding these two values, you will be getting the next value. Next row value will be calculated based on this. In this, the triangle symbol is used. I drawn and show it to you know how to find the next coefficient value. Next row value will be calculated. Are you clear with this, children? Pascal's triangle. In this Pascal's triangle also there is a drawback. If the power values keep on increasing means we have to write from the top of the vertex, top of the triangle we have to write. So there is a drawback. If the power values keep on getting increased means we have to write so many, from many rows we have to calculate because it depends on the previous row. Okay, so we are moving to the binomial theorem. Before we are coming to the, before we are seeing the binomial theorem, how by using the Pascal's triangle we can expand this any term. By using Pascal's triangle, how we can expand? Shall we see that? 2x plus 3y whole power 5. Anything, a plus b whole power 5. The same way like here, 2x plus 3y whole power 5. Shall we see for that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So see, 2x plus 3y whole power 5. Can you tell me what is the index value here?
5.
5.
5 index value. So how many terms will be expanded in the right hand side? How many terms we are going? We have to
6.
find 6 terms because it has to be greater than the index value. So 6 terms we are going to expand in the right hand side. Okay. Okay. So first one, we have to find the coefficients or else the power value. Shall we keep it as a and b here? Then that a and b can be replaced as 2x and b will be replaced as 3y. Shall we expand as a plus b whole power 5 itself? Finally, we can replace that a and b as 2x and 3y. Okay. So a plus b whole power 5. So how many terms will be there? 5 terms will be there. So shall we expand, after we can find the coefficients later, shall we expand, find the each and every term based on a and b. So what will be the first term?
A power 5.
So from first index value it has to be started, a power 5. So b power
1.
anything will come. B1 or B0?
0.
0.
B is 0. I told you no, B0. If one starts with the higher power, the other term will be starting with the 0. Okay, the first quantity will be starting with higher power. The second quantity will be increasing. So it will start with 0. Okay, next, what will be the next term? Leave the coefficients. Leave space for the coefficients. Now tell me for a power.
4.
A will be increasing or decreasing?
Decreasing.
Yes, the first variable will be increasing or decreasing. So b power 4. I'm sorry, a power 4.
1.
So b power?
B power
B power?
1.
B power 1. Second variable will be, power will be increasing. Okay, next term.
A power 3.
3, B
A
power 2.
B
power
power 2.
3. B power 2.
2.
Okay, next term. What will be the next term?
A power
A
2,
power
B
2.
power
B power 3.
A power 2. B power
3.
3. Okay, so far how many terms we have calculated? 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. So totally 6 terms are needed. Okay, next A power?
A power 1. B power 4.
B power 4. Okay, next one?
A power 0,
A
B
A
power
power
5.
0. So 1 will be B power 5. The index value we have reached at the last term. We are not going to expand more than this. So how many terms we have got here? 6 terms we have got here.
6
Yes or no?
terms.
First expanded thing, in the expanded terms, we have got 6, which will be more than the index value. And the second thing, a power, first quantity variable will be decreasing, second will be increasing. That thing also followed here. Third one, if you add and see, third point I have said one thing now. If you add the index values of A and B, it will be same in all the terms. Can you see here, 5 plus 0, 5. Here also index, if you add the index values of A and B, 4 plus 1, 5. Here also 3 plus 2, 5. Here also 5. In all the terms, the index values will be the same. Sum of the indexes will be the same. Is it true? So all the three things what we have seen, observed, has been followed here. Now shall we find the coefficients by using the Pascal's triangle? So in the top vertex, what number will be indicated? What number will be represented?
1.
1.
1.
Okay, slanting sides and all I told
1.
1 will come. So in the first row we are having one term, means in the next row we will be having 2 terms. In the next row how many terms will come?
3 terms. 1, 2,
So
1.
here 1, at the end I told 1 will be there. In the, what will be the middle term?
2.
So
1 plus,
how you got that 2?
adding 1 plus 1 is from the previous step.
From the previous row, if you are adding these two values, you will be getting 2. Okay, now 3 terms. What will be there in the next? How
One
many
and
terms will
one.
be there in the next? 1 at the
4.
last. How many terms will be there?
4.
Totally 4.
4.
Okay. So what value will come here?
3.
I need answer from all of you. Shweta, can you tell me here? She will wait for some time. Shweta,
Ma'am,
now what number will come here?
3, ma'am.
3. How you are telling us 3?
1 plus 2 in previous.
From the previous side, yes. Here also again 3. Next. Okay, good. Ridhanya, can you tell me how many terms will be there in the next row?
Ma'am, 5.
5 terms, okay. 1 at the ends. So now tell me what are the terms? What are
Ma'am,
the numbers
4.
will come? 4,
6, 4.
4, 6, 4. Okay. Is it for power 5 or power 4? This is for index 1. This is for index, this is for 1, 0, 1. This is for 2. This is for 3. This is for 4. Now we need the coefficients for what index value?
5.
5. So next row value we have to find. Okay. Rahul, can you understand? Now only you came now.
Somewhat.
Somewhat. Okay. Later at the last you ask if any doubt is there, ask me. Now for 5 we are calculating 1 at the end. So how many terms will be there? 6 terms, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So now Rakesh, can you tell me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, tell me Rakesh, what are the coefficients will come?
The
1
last
at the ends.
1, 5,
5,
10, 10,
10, 10,
5, 1.
5, 1. Okay. Can you understand now how to write the coefficients? Now take and write all those coefficients in the expanded side. So one coefficient, first one, 1. Next one is 5. Next is 10. Again 10. 5. Here nothing is there, so one coefficient. So how to find, how we have found this? A power, this b power 0 and all, we have no need to write now. So one coefficient also no need to write. A power 5 plus 5 a power 4b plus 10 a power 3b square plus 10 a square b3 plus 5 a b power 4 plus b power 5. This is the expanded terms. Okay. Now, instead of x and a and b, you can substitute x, 2x plus 3, 2x and 3y. Okay. Shall I substitute and show it to you? Please make a note of this. I will rub this and then we can substitute A and B value. Please write these things. Shall I expand here itself and show it to you? So instead of A, 2x, B, 3y. So what we are getting? 2x power 5 plus 5, 2x power 4 into 3y plus 10, 2x power 3, 3y whole square plus 10, 2x power square 3y cube plus 5 2x 3y whole power 4 plus 3y whole power 5. If you expand and see, if you want to simplify that and find the final terms x and y means, you can again expand this or leave it as it is. Is it enough? It's enough. Okay, children. How to find the, without using the binomial theorem, by using the
should we not
Pascal's
further
triangle, how
expand
to
it, ma'am?
expand that? Sorry, Kanna.
Ma'am, we should not expand it further, ma'am. Like 2x power 5 is not expanded, ma'am.
Is it enough? Okay. I'm sorry. It is enough now.
Okay.
If numerical values are there only, for example, if 100 minus 2 whole square is like that, it is given means 98 square instead of 98 square, a square, b square and all you can find is easily known. A minus b whole square formula. There only you need to find the final numerical value. Okay. If x and y, any variables are there, you can leave it as it is. I'm telling you how to expand that. You don't know for power 5 and all, we can't find the, we are not having the formulas, no? We don't know that formula, no? We have not yet memorized that. Only a square formula and cube we have memorized, is or no? So if higher powers are given like this, how to expand that in the right hand side? That thing only we have found now. Are you clear, children?
Yes,
With
ma'am.
this?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Yes,
Have
ma'am.
you noted this now?
Yes, ma'am.
So now the coefficients I have written here directly 1, 5, 10, 10 and 5 and 1. How we have got that coefficients and how to expand the variables in the each and every term. The power values how to write. That only I have worked it out now. Okay. That only I have worked now. Is it clear, children? Okay. Okay, see the next one. I have told you, know, if the index values gets increased, it's very difficult to find the triangular coefficient values. That is, Pascal triangle is very difficult to find the coefficient values. So here we are using one concept using the combinations. Permutation and combination we have studied now. The combination is implemented here. The combination thing is implemented here. Okay, so shall we see how it is working? Combinations. So 0 index value. So out of 0 index, how many things, if no elements are there, how many elements you will pick it out? Combination means you are selecting items from that. Yes or no? Permutation and combination means you will be selecting items from n number of elements. So if 0 elements are there, how you will take the elements back? It is not possible now. So 0 combination 0. So based on the index value, we are finding this 0. I'm sorry, this combination terms. Okay. So 0, see 0 means 0 combination 0 means you know that NCN, I'm sorry, NCN, N combination N. That will be if both the number of elements and the number of elements you are going to select are equal means the combination value will be 1. The same thing here also. If the number of elements and the number of elements you are going to select, NCR only in a formula. So out of n elements, if you are selecting n elements means the combination value will be 1. Okay. Now if the index value is 1, amend that 1 if you are not taking any element. If you are not selecting any element means 0. If you are taking one element means 1. So how many combinations are there? 2 combinations. Okay, I will show it to you this. That is what the thing they are telling means. First index value they have given now. If index 0. So 0 combination 0 means no elements are there. If no things are there means can you able to pick any thing from that? If a box is there with no any things or any property is not there in that, can you able to choose one from that?
No, ma'am.
So that is only 0. No elements are there, from that we can't able to select anything. So 0. So I told you already NCN, n elements, in that n also we are selecting means the value will be 1. So if both the values are n same means the combination value is 1. So here also 0, 0, both are same, no, the combination is 1. Okay. Now the index value is 1. So among 1, you can select that one element, or you cannot, you no need to select that one element. If you are selecting that one element, this combination, if you are not selecting means this one. If one object is there, if you want that, you can take. Otherwise, you are not taking. The same thing here is followed. So what will be the value? 101. I'm sorry, 1C1. I'm sorry, 1C0. Substituency. NCR formula substituency, please. 1C0. N factorial. So what is the value of n here? What is the value of n?
1.
1. So 1 factorial by r factorial, that is 0 factorial. 1 minus 0, again 1 factor. 0 factorial, what is the value of 0 factorial?
1.
1. So 1 by 1 into 1, you will be getting again 1 value. So here also I told you, n, both the values are equal means the combination is 1. So instead of adding the previous values, we are implementing the combinations concept here. Combination concept here and finding the coefficient values. If the index values are 2 now, out of 2 objects, if you are not selecting anything, out of 2 objects, if you are selecting only one object, out of 2 objects, if you are selecting both the objects, so what is the combination we have to find? Based on that, the coefficient is calculated. So 202, the same thing like this only, no? 202, 2 factorial by 0 factorial into 2 minus 0, same 2. Cancel. So value is 1. So here it is 1. 2C1. Calculate and tell me for this. 2C1. 2C1.
2.
Find and tell me the answer.
2.
2. Okay. Now, same thing. N, both the values, if both the values are equal, then what is the combination value?
1.
1. Now have you got the coefficient for 2 index? 1 to 1. Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now if 3 combinations are there, 3 objects, selecting 3 out of 3 objects, we are not selecting nothing. 3 objects, if we are selecting 1, out of 3 objects, if you are selecting 2, 3 objects out of that, if you are selecting 3, all the 3 if you are selecting. So based on this, now for this same 1, tell me for this 3, tell me for this, I think 3 is the combination 2. Calculate and tell me what value will come.
3.
Same 3, okay. Now for this
1.
1. Okay. Can you understand by using the combination concept how to find the coefficient values? So if directly, I'm sorry, 1 minute. If index value 6 is given means, can you write the direct, that 6th row value alone, can you able to write? Out of 6 objects, if you are selecting nothing, out of 6 objects, if you are selecting 1, out of 6, 2 objects, out of 6, 3 objects, out of 6, 4, out of 6, 5, out of 6, again 6 objects if you are choosing. Is the Pascal triangle formula method is used here?
No.
Previous rows and all needed in this? Whether previous rows are needed here?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
There is no need of Pascal triangles. That method is not needed here. That is, the previous rows values are not needed here to find the coefficients. So based on, by using the combination method itself, we can able to find the, by using the combination itself, we can able to find the coefficients for the expansion. Are you clear, children? By using the combination method itself, we can find the coefficients. If power 10 means same thing. 10 out of 10 objects, nothing is selected. Out of 10, if you are selecting 1. Out of 10, if you are selecting 2. It goes on up to out of 10 if you are selecting all the 10 objects. We can find the coefficients now based on this. Then 2 terms. First term with power, highest power. For example, 10, b power 0. Next, a power 9, b power 1. A power 8, b power 2. Like this, shall we expand now? Other terms and all. The coefficients we can find by using the combination. The terms we can expand like this, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So is it easy for you to find the, to expand the any term with highest power? No need of using the Pascal's triangle. No need of using the repeated multiplication method. So this concept is called as the binomial theorem. So based on the what and all the things we are using here is combinations for finding the coefficients and finding all the terms, variables by increasing and decreasing of the variable power values. Variable power means a power value and b power value will be increasing and decreasing. Based on that, we can find the all other terms. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Is it clear, children? Only the
Yes,
thing that this expansion is easy for you. I think so. This expansion is easy. Only thing is that we have to find the coefficients. Now for the coefficients itself, there is no need of Pascal's triangle. Instead of that, we are using the combinations here. Okay. Can you see for the index 5 also it is given? Can you understand this now? The concept of coefficient to find the, concept of combination to find the coefficient values.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So can you see here, the next example I have given here, please make a note of this one. Please write it out. If you have completed, miss, please inform me. Samyukta, are you new here?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this a first class for you?
First max class.
Okay. Have you completed, children?
Yes, ma'am.
1 minute.
Ah,
1 minute.
right, so. Okay. Switch on your video.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Those have not switched on. Please switch on your video. Okay, now see the next one. By using the combination concept and the expansion of the terms, variables A and B. Now we are expanding for we are finding for the power value 7. Power value 7 we are going to find. Okay, shall we expand this and see? So tell me fast. A plus B whole power 7. So what is the value of index value?
7.
7.
7. The index value is 7. Write soon. If you know already, please write it soon. So what will be the first variable? What is the first variable here?
A power 7.
A. So A power, it starts with 0 or 7. First variable will be starting with the index value. So A power 7. So second variable B power 0 will come or not? There is no need of mentioning that. So B variable, second variable B with power 0. Okay. So plus, what will be the next term? A power?
A power 6.
A power 6, yes. B power?
1.
1. So we no need to mention that. Next is A power?
5.
5, okay. Others, if you have completed, please, if you know this, write soon. B power 2. Next one, A power 4, B power 3. Next is A power 3, B power 4. Next is A power 2, B power 5. A power 1. Okay, B power 6. Plus B power 7. We have to stop with that index value power. So what is the index value given in the left hand side? 7. Till that we have to expand and stop the expansion. So how many terms are there? Can you tell now? 1, 2, 3, 4,
8
5,
terms.
6, 7, 8. 8 terms. 8 terms are there in the right hand side. So it is greater than the index value. So first thing has been observed. Second thing also, the first variable is decreased. The second variable power is increased. And if you see this, what can you tell me? What is the third point I have told you?
The sum of
What is the third value?
The sum of the index value of A plus B will be equal
Sum
to
of the index values of A and B in all the terms will be same. So 7. First term 7. Here also 6 plus 1, 7. Here also 7. So in all the terms, the sum of the index values of A and B will be same. So all the three absorptions we have seen here. Now we have to find the coefficient. So out of how many objects we have to select? Out of how many objects we have to select now?
7.
Out of 7 objects. So out of 7 objects, if nothing is selected, out of 7 is 1, out of 7 is 2 is selected, out of 7 is 3 is selected, out of 7 is 4 is selected, 5, out of 7, 6, out of 7, 7, if all the 7 are selected. Now we have to find the combination values. So 7, if nothing is selected, what is the value here?
1.
Have you all calculated this combination value?
Yes, ma'am.
7C1, 7 combination 1. For that, 7 combination 1.
7.
Sorry? Okay, 7. Next one.
21.
Calculate and tell me soon. 7C2.
21.
Okay. Next one.
Then 30.
737. Tell me.
35.
35. Okay. Next.
Again 35. Ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Next.
21.
Again 21. Yes.
Ma'am, then again 7, 1.
7, then 1. If you may notice one thing, the numbers will be repeated again in the second half of the combinations. Have you noticed that? 1, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1. Or 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. 1, 4, 6, again 4 and 1. If you see next one, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Have you noticed all these things? This is for index 3. This is for index 4. This is for index 5. If you see for index 6 also the same thing will be. The numbers will be repeated again in the next half. Have you noticed here also? See, till 35. Again 35, 21, 7, 1. It will be written in the decreased format. Till 1 or 2 values if you find, then you can write the remaining as in the decreasing order. The same way, in the reverse order, you can write as it is. If you are finding for this, if you are getting 35. Now, if you are finding for this, if you are getting 35, there is no need of calculating for these things and all. You can write in the reverse order as it is. So, the same thing will be here, see. 1, 4, 6, again 4, 1. 1, 5, 10. 10, again 5 and 1. In the reverse order, it has been written. Can you understand that? So now take and write the coefficient values at the top. So 1, a power 7 as it is. 7, a power 6. Here 21 will come. Here 35, again 35. Here 21 will come. So here 7, this here 1. Now can you understand how to expand this? How we got the a plus b whole square, a plus b whole cube, and all you have memorized those formulas, no? Now can you understand how we got the expanded terms on the right hand side by using this theorem?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Please make a note of this. That thing, expansion part. Or do I want to show that whiteboard itself? If it is needed, I will show there. Please write soon. We can move to the next one. Shall I move on to the next slide? So see here, the general format is given here. A plus b whole power n. The n value can be anything. Any value can be there for that n. So it has been expanded for the general term. So out of the, based on that index value only, you will be finding the combination. Based on the index value only, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So n is the index value here. So n combination 0. Nothing is selected. If out of n objects, 1 is selected. If out of n objects, 2 is selected. Up to n objects, if all the n are selected. Can you see the coefficients? Combination concept. Can you see here? N 0, nothing is selected. If only one object is selected, 2 objects, 3 objects, it goes on up to selecting all the n objects. Is it clear, children? Now, the expanded form, that is the variable side we are seeing now. A power n. I told you now the first variable with highest power, that is the index value, starts with index value. The next variable, it starts with index 0. See the next one, the power will be increased, decreased by 1. Here the power will be increased. Again, see in the next term, the power is increased, decreased by 2. Here you are decreasing by 1. Here you are decreasing by 2. Next 3, 4, it goes on up to getting 0. N minus n, 0 only, no, a power 0 at the last term. Okay. Now we are seeing for b. B power 0, b square, b cube, b power 4, b power 5 goes on up to b power n. Okay, children? Can you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
The general
Yes, ma'am.
format for a binomial theorem, general formula has been given. Have you noted this down? Next, we are seeing some observations here. So what are the things we are noting here means, if summation, it is being expanded till n terms. All those things has been compressed, that means we are making frame into summation, because the sum plus sign only used in between all the terms. So plus sign is used in between all the terms. So we are adding up all those things and we are compressing it by using the summation formula. Summation we are using here. Okay. So K0 means K equal to 0 up to n. Can you see that? Summation values K, one variable K is used here from 0 to n. 0 to n means, now if you are taking the combination concept, 0 objects are selected, 1 object, 2 objects, up to n objects are selected. The same thing, if K value starts with 0, 1, 2, 3, up to n. So that is only the limit they have given. It's starting limit, initial limit and the end limit here. So it starts with 0, selecting no object, 0 object, selecting one object, up to it goes on selecting all the n objects. The summation is given like that. So n, c, k. K values varies from 0 to n. Okay. Next, a power n minus k means if k is 0, n minus 0, same n, a power n. If k is 1, a power n minus 1, a power n minus 1. A power n minus 2, n minus 2. Up to a power n minus n means n minus n 0. A power 0 is 1 at the last term. A power 0 only, not the last term. A power value will be decreased till 0. Is that no, children? Can you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
So b power k. B power k means b power 0, b power 1, b power 2 up to b power n. So it is a general form of notation by using the summation concept, because the sum plus sign only is used in between all the terms. So we are compressing that and writing into a one small notation, that's all. Can you understand this? Anyone having doubt with this?
No, ma'am.
So this binomial theorem means, as I said, a plus b whole power n. N value is the index. N value can be replaced with any number. So it is a general format. So summation is used because the sum plus sign only indicated between all the terms. So summation, one variable k from 0 to n. That is, n objects are there. We are selecting n objects, 0 objects, 1 object, 2 objects, up to n objects we are selecting. So from 0 to n, the limit is given. We are starting from 0 only. So n C0, n C1, that is only n C2. So out of n objects, k objects if it is selected. That is 0 object, 1 object, or up to n objects we are selecting. I am writing and showing that general notation here. So up to k objects. Now we are right. Now we have completed the coefficient part. That is, combination part has been over. Now we are coming to the first variable a. A, it is power. A power will be increased or decreased?
Decreased.
Decreased. So decreasing means out of n, we are subtracting that k value, so that the value will be keep on decreasing. Okay. That is n minus 0, n minus 1, the next value. For example, 7 minus 1 means the power is decreased as 6. 7 minus 2 means the power will be decreased as 5. Okay. Are you clear with the a variable?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we are moving to the b variable. B will be increasing or decreasing?
Increasing.
Increasing. Increasing means we have to start from 0 and reach that n. So starting with 0 and reaching n means the same limit value is used here now. So same limit variable can be used as the power. Okay. Okay, children. Is it clear? Anyone having doubt with this? Samyukta, Shweta, Rahul, Rakesh and all, are you clear with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Ridanya, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please make a note of this. General term. General term, have you noted this now? General notation.
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I move to the next slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, just a minute, ma'am.
Right. Have you
Done, ma'am.
completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now see what is the next thing. Second, what is the second observation? First observation is it is summation thing. Summation is being implemented there. That is a sum of all the terms. So we are implementing summation concept there. Now what is the second thing they have noticed is the coefficients NCR occurring in the binomial theorem are known as binomial coefficients. Okay, the coefficients what we are calculating by using combination concept, no, that is called as binomial coefficients. Okay, please write this and keep. So the coefficients what we are calculating is called as the binomial coefficients. So see the third one, there are n plus 1 terms in the expansion side. In the expansion part, that is right hand side, there will be n plus 1 terms. We have already seen this point, I think so. Before finding that, before using the theorem, we have found that concept itself. The number of terms on the right hand side will be 1 more than the index value. That is the more than the index value we have calculated. But 1 more than, that is n plus 1. If n terms are there, n plus 1 terms will be there on the right hand side. Okay, that is only given in the third point. There are n plus 1 terms in the expansion. 1 more than. Okay, 1 more than the index value. So now make a note of now fourth point. In the successive terms of expansion, index of A goes on decreasing by unity. At the same time, the index of B increases by unity. Unity means what?
1 plus 1 or minus 1.
Plus 1. So index value of A gets decreased by 1 and the index value of A will be increased by 1. Will be increasing by 1. So in all these successive terms, the upcoming terms, the power, this increasing and decreasing will be done. This we have already seen, I think so. So third point and fourth point is very clear for us. So second one only, the coefficients will be called as the binomial coefficients. Okay. Now see the fifth point. Can you tell me what is the meaning for fifth point? Anyone, can you tell me? Fifth point. Have you read that point? Have you read that point?
Ma'am, it is the same point as we learned for that thing, ma'am.
Previously, yes, good.
Yes,
The sum of indexes of A and B on each term, in each term will be the same. This thing already we have seen. The third point, fourth point, and fifth point already we have seen here, observed here. So the sum of indexes on each term on the right hand side will be the same. Have you written? Shall I move on to the next slide?
1 minute.
Okay. Have you completed, children? Shall I move on to the next one? Vishwa? 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 I want all the students to switch on your video. If any network issues, okay, others please switch on your video. Harishankar, where you went? Harini? Rahul, Ritanyandal, what happened? Samyukta? Okay. Now, first sum. Shall we solve for the first sum? X square plus 3 by x whole power 4. Shall we work it out the sum? So, x square plus 3 by x whole power 4. Okay. So, what is the first variable, first quantity value here? First quantity value.
X square.
X squared.
Yeah, second quantity is
3
3
by
by x.
3 by x. Fully we have to take. Okay. So, index value is 4. So, how many terms will be there on the right hand side, expansion side?
5.
5 terms. Okay. So, do the sum. Those who know, please do it. Others, please listen. If you have any doubt, please listen. So same x plus 4, a plus b whole power 4 formula. Shall we find the coefficients first? So 4c0, 4c1, 4c2, 4c3, 4c4. This is 1 and this is 1. Now can you tell me for these three? Anyone those who have calculated the combination value? Then we can move to the next expansion part.
Ma'am, 4C1 is 4, ma'am.
Okay.
4C2 is 6.
This is again 4.
Again 4.
Okay. Now, shall we start expanding? Directly, shall we substitute x square and 3 by x? Okay. What is the first coefficient? 1. What is the first variable? X squared, first one, next to 3 by x. This is a, this will be b. Okay. So a power 4 or a power 0. You will be starting with a power 0 or a power 4. First variable, you will start with 0 or with highest power 4.
4.
4. So what is the first variable? X squared, power 4. Whether b power 3 by x will come here?
No.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Plus, what is the second coefficient here? Second term coefficient. 4. So 4. Next is a power. A power will be decreasing or increasing?
Decreasing.
I want answer from Samyukta. That is, the first quantity value will be, its power value will be decreasing or increasing. Samyukta, are you there? Tell me, Kanna. The power value will increase or decrease for that is first quantity value. Anything, if you know it.
Ma'am, I don't know.
Okay, I will teach you separately. Okay. Next, anyone else? Rahul, can you tell me? Rahul? Huh? Even you don't know. Then what you are doing this much time? Vishwa, can you tell? Vishwa?
It is decreasing, ma'am. 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 Decreasing, Ma'am, 3, ma'am.
Ma'am, 3, ma'am.
3. Okay. What will be the next term? Whether next variable will be there here?
Ma'am, 3 by x.
Okay. 3 by x. What is the power for that?
1, ma'am.
1. Okay. So I'll leave it off. Next, write the next coefficient 6. Again, x square whole square. The power will be decreased. The term next is the second term. That is second quantity 3 by x. The power will be increased. Okay. Next coefficient is 1, 4, 6 we have used. Next one is 4. So x square. X square whole power 1. The power will be decreased. Here 3 by x power will be increased to 3. Okay, next coefficient is 1. So there is no need of writing 1. So x power 0. X square power 0. Whether it is needed? Is it needed?
No,
To
ma'am.
write this term? No need of writing. So next term 3 by x whole power 4. Okay. Okay, children? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Just multiply this and write. So x power, what will come?
X power 8.
X power 8, yes. Plus 4. 4 3
X
is
power
12.
6. X power
X power 6
12x
into
power
x. I'm sorry. By 1 by x is there no?
12x power
Just simply
5.
saying that x power 5 only will come.
Yes.
Because x power 6, here 1x is there in the denominator part. We will be cancelling that. So plus 6 3s are 18.
54x
X power
square.
4 into 1 by x square plus
Ma'am, it
4.
is 3 square, no, ma'am.
Where?
9, ma'am.
9, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Sorry,
it will be
sorry,
9, ma'am.
9.
3 3
Yes, 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 yes. Okay. I thought here I have directly multiplied. No. 9, 6, 4.
54
So
x square.
54x square.
So here 27. 27 into 4. Write that value.
108 by
Multiply
x.
and write that. Sorry?
108 by
Multiply
x.
into 108. Okay.
By x. Then
1
plus
minute,
81 by x.
81 by x power 4.
So 108. What is that? X power? What?
By x.
Square.
108 by x.
Square.
By x.
Sorry, Kanna, x square. I am writing this x square. By
Ma'am, in the term
into.
108 by x will come.
That is only. I am writing the next term. Denominator part now only I
Okay.
am going to write. Plus 3 power 4.
81 by x power.
1 by x power 4.
Okay. Finally, after simplifying, if you write that the expansion part is there. Okay, I will write and show x power 8 plus 12 x power 5 plus 54 x square plus 108 by x plus 81 by x power 4. Is it correct?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is the expansion part. Okay. Can you understand, children? I will wait. Please write this. Those who have completed me, please tell me. We can move to the next sum.
Next sum.
Have you all of them have completed? Others? All of you have
Yes,
completed?
ma'am.
Okay. I was getting answer from few people only. Okay, now tell me, if a number is given like this, numerical value is given, any idea to expand this?
Ma'am, we'll write 100
100
minus
minus
2.
2.
Five.
Minus 2.
Yeah, what
log.
is the nearest value that we have to see? That is 98 power 5 means nearest value, round of value is C. 98 minus 2 by power 5. So A minus B whole power 5. Okay. So instead of b, you have to take it as -2. Okay. Or else, if one more thing, I will give you a shortcut method. If minus is there in between that first and second quantity values means consecutive, that is alternate plus and minus will come. That is the first variable starts with plus only now. So first term will be plus. The next term, before to that, the minus sign you have to implement. Shall I expand and show this to you? Shall I keep it as a and b itself? So can you tell me the coefficients of 5? 1, 5,
1, 5, 10, 10, 5.
10, 5, 1, I think. Okay. Okay. So shall we expand and see? So a power 5 plus, sorry, first term is plus, a value is plus. So we can, first term we can keep it as 5. I'm sorry, positive number. See the next term. In a coefficient 5, a power 4 b. Before that, put minus. Alternate plus and minus will come. Okay, then again plus 10 a cube b square minus 10 a square b cube. Can you see here? Alternate plus and minus. So if in between, I will give a shortcut. This is a shortcut only. So if minus is there in between the first and second quantity means alternate plus and minus will come. On shortcut method, they keep it in mind. Okay, other terms and all plus will come. Here you can put alternate plus and minus symbol. Okay, then plus 5 a b power 4 minus b power 5. Sorry, b power 5. Can you see? Can you understand now? If minus is there, we have to put alternate plus and minus. Is it clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Vishwas, Samyukta, now are you clear? Now little bit can you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Shweta, Rakesh. Rakesh Ram?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So instead of A, if you substitute 100 and B, if you are substituting 2, simplifying and finding the value, numerical value as the answer finally. You can find the numerical value. Okay. Is it okay, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See the next question. Which is larger? 1.01 power 1 lakh. I'm sorry, 10 lakhs. Or 10,000. Which is larger we have to find. Please write this question. Have you written this? Shall I move to the whiteboard? This is last time we can see. Then next 2-3 exams, do it as a homework and come. Next week we can discuss the answers.
Yes.
Make a note of next 3 questions also. Next 3 questions also make a note. I will explain the third sum now. Have you completed?
Yes.
Others?
Completed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So 1.01 power 10 lakhs. Okay. Or 10,000. Which is larger we have to find now. Is it? So 10,000, it is directly given, so no problem. So now we have to find for this 1.01 power some n value, that is 10 lakh is there. Okay, we can take it directly. Can you tell me how to expand this 1.01? Any idea? Now you have told now for 98, 100 minus 2.
Ma'am,
The
1
same
plus,
thing.
Ma'am, can
1
plus
01,
1
how
plus
can we
0.01.
1 plus 0.01.
0
two terms you have to write. So 1 plus 0.01. Shall we take like this?
Yes, ma'am.
So n value is 0 here.
10
I'm sorry, 10
lakhs.
lakhs here. So tell me the combination. Out of 10 lakhs, you have to, we are not selecting any object. 0. Okay.
1.
Next, a power 10 lakhs. Yeah, 1 power anything is 1 only. Yes or no? Yes or no, Kanna?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next, same 10 lakh. Out of, if among that, if you're selecting first one object, a power, this is a, this is b. A power anything, that is 1 power, any number is 1 only, no problem. B value with 1 power, is it no? B value 0.01 to the power 0. So there is no use of this. So 1 only will be replaced. Here also 1. 1 anything to the power anything to the power 1 will be same 1 only. Yes or no? Here also 1 power anything will be same 1. 1 power 10 lakh also same 1 only now the value will be.
Yes, ma'am.
So plus some terms. It will be going on till 10 lakh it will be going. Okay. So we can keep all are positive terms only because positive sign only is there now. So all are positive signs. So keep it as it is. Okay. So from this, can you tell me what is the value for this combination?
1.
1.
1. 1 into 1, so 1 plus. Here, what is the combination? Can you tell me? Here, for this combination, can you tell me the value, please? Anyone? Simple thing. If 5 objects are there, if you are selecting only one means, how many possibilities are there for selecting for 5 objects? For selecting those 5 objects? How many options are there for selecting those 5? How many possibilities for selecting 5? Same 5 are there. Okay.
Same 10.
Same 5 possibilities are there. So 10 lakh object means same 10 lakh object possibilities are there. Okay. Into, can you see here 0.01 term is there. If you are having 1 means you can write as it is. Here we are having 0.01. So how we can write this? Shall we multiply? This can be written as 1 by 100, no? Then only you can get the value as 0.01. We can write like this now, 1 by 100. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
0.01 can be written as 1 by 100. If you are dividing 1 by 100 means you will be getting 0.01. Yes or no? Children, tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
So 1 by 100 plus all the other positive terms. Keep as it is. Cancelling 0 here. So for term 1 plus here how much, what is the value here? 10,000. Yes or no? Plus
Yes,
some
ma'am.
values will be coming in the next all the positive terms. Is it so? Which will be greater than 10,000. Yes or no? Here it's a 10,001 is there. If you have the first two terms itself, we are getting 10,001, which is larger than 10,000. So if you include all the other terms also, you will be getting a huge amount, huge value, which will be greater than 10,000. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So from first two terms itself, you can find which will be the greater. Is it clear, children? Can you understand this? Because first two
Yes,
terms
ma'am.
itself, you have got 10,001. It is greater than that, 10,000. So if you calculate for the next n number of terms also, it will be greater than the 10,000 only, no? So among those two numbers, which is greater, first number or 10,000?
1.01.
1.01.
0.01 whole power 10 lakh is greater than the 10,000. Is it okay for you? How to calculate the larger value?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear, children?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you tell me what are the topics today we have seen? What topic, what the chapter we are seeing today?
Binomial theorem.
Binomial theorem.
Binomial theorem, okay. Next.
Pascal.
Why we are using binomial theorem?
To expand greater
For
powers.
the expansion, for the higher powers. If the power values keep on increasing, we are using, we can't use the repeated multiplication method. So we are moving to the binomial theorem. Okay, before binomial theorem, what concept we have seen?
Pascal's triangle.
Pascal's triangle.
Pascal's triangle. Okay, Pascal's triangle, each row will be depending on the which row value?
Previous rows.
Previous.
Previous row values. So it depends on the previous row values. So at the top of the vertex, what value will be there in the Pascal's triangle?
1.
1. So in the slanting side,
Also
1. So the in-between coefficients only depends on the previous row's value. So can you tell me what are the 3 observations we have noted here in this expansion side? What is the first observation? Can you tell me? Main 3 observations are there. What is the first one?
Will be 1 more than the index.
Yes, good. The index value will be 1 more than the index value. The number of terms on the right hand side, that is the expanded side, will be more than the index value. 1 more than. Okay, Shweta, can you tell me the second observation? Next, Rahul, be ready. Okay, third observation, to tell the third observation. Shweta, can you tell me? Shweta? Shweta?
Ma'am,
Yes, sir. Shweta, tell me. Second observation. What is the second observation?
powers of the first quantity A goes on decreasing.
Yes, good, good. The powers
one.
of A will be, that is first quantity will be decreasing. Second quantity will be
Increasing by 1.
increasing. Yes, good. Rahul, tell me third one.
There are n plus 1 terms in expansion of a plus b power n.
What?
There are n plus 1 terms in the expansion of a plus b power n.
Yeah, I was asking last observation that is discussed before itself. You are telling the observations which we have seen now. I told you know 3 important observations what we have followed. The sum of what? I'm sorry. Wait, Rakesh, can you tell me?
yes, ma'am.
Rakesh? Yeah, tell me, Rakesh. What is the third observation?
Ma'am, the sum of the indices of A and B is the same as
Will be same on all the terms.
all the 6.
Yes, good, good. Okay, next one. So Pascal, what is the disadvantage in Pascal's triangle? What is the disadvantage? Can you tell me, please? It's getting time to.
Ma'am, it's dependent on the previous line, ma'am. We can't do that. We can't
Because,
find the index
yeah,
directly.
if the power is getting increased, we can't write from the top of the triangle. Pascal's triangle depends on the previous row. So we can't write from the top. Okay. So to overcome that, to find the coefficient, what concept is implemented here? What concept we are using here?
Combination.
Combinations. Yes, very good. So combinations, selecting from 0 to n objects. Okay. Based on that, we are getting the coefficient values. Okay. Are you clear with the binomial theorem?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you noted the last 3 sums?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Do it as a homework and come. Next Tuesday, I will be coming. Okay. Tuesday itself, max class will be there. So Tuesday itself, we can discuss these all these 3 problems and then we can move on to the next one.
Okay.
Please don't forget, don't tell any excuses. Please work it out all these sums, all these 3 sums and come.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Srihari, what happened?